Hi guys, welcome back. So today I want to do, and I hauled it but did I like it, which is where I bring back things that I have shown you guys that I've gotten and I review it in more detail. And today I want to go drugstore and I want to go Covergirl because as you guys know, a lot of influencers are getting those huge Covergirl PR boxes, which let's hear it for Covergirl for even considering us smaller channels for that, because yes, they sent them to all of the larger YouTubers, but the smaller YouTubers got them as well. So it's really, really nice to see a very big brand like that actually make a smart business move. Like, hallelujah. Now, as you guys know, I do have issues with Covergirl. I have a lot that from the brand that I just cannot get behind. That just does not work for me. I have some loves, but there's not very many. So I've been trying out everything they've sent me. Some things I'm still reviewing, but these things I want to talk to you guys about today, 5 different products I have been working with, I have some thoughts and opinions on, and I want to talk to you guys about them. So if you were interested in knowing about the new Covergirl line and what I'm thinking about them and if I like them or not, then let's just go ahead and jump right in. Alright, now let's start off with the one product in this that I am still not completely set on how I feel about this. And that is the Covergirl, and this is the Look Lockup All Day Setting Mist. This is just their setting spray. This has, I actually had like a pros and cons on this thing, like written down. I'm like trying to figure out this product because first con for me is the smell. This is a very overpowering smell. Like, and I can't even, it's like a cucumber, floral, I don't even know, but the smell, I'm just like, ugh, every time I use this, I'm like, ugh, like, I just do that, I'm like, ugh, get out of my nose. Like, I don't like the smell. It's a little bit too overpowering of a scent for me, especially when I'm just finishing up. Ugh, I'm eating it. It's just not something that I'm down for, and I'm really not into cucumber scented things, and that's cucumber. It smells like cucumber. At least to me it does. Now, a pro of this is the fine mist that comes out. Like I just showed you guys, taking one for the team here. It's, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. It's such a fine mist that you almost don't even feel it being sprayed onto your face. It doesn't soak your hair. If you're like me, you do your hair first. You curl your hair, it flattens them. I have a lot of setting sprays that do that. This doesn't do that. It's very fine and it does work, you guys. It does work very well. Now, I'm seeing the reviews on this and people are loving this. They're loving everything about this. They are just loving this. And I'm kind of half-half. Like, I have about 5, 6, 7, or 8 setting sprays. And I would probably pick any of them over this one as of right now. But do I like it and think it's worth purchasing? Yes, I do. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm kind of like, I'm teetering back and forth because this isn't my favorite on the market, but it is a good product. It is a good product. You know, it has its pros and cons, which are all personal for everyone. So if those pros and cons, you know, work for you, grab it. Not a bad product, you guys. Works extremely well. It has some definite cons to it, but it's not a bad product. Now, if we are going to discuss just an all-out, for me, bad product from Covergirl, this mascara. What is this mascara? Now, Covergirl, like I said, I have always had a hard time figuring out stuff from the brand that I like. There was this kind of solid foundation, compact foundation that I loved from them. It was in a blue compact. I used that for years. I loved that. And then their mascaras. Their mascaras were always so good. So I was excited about this one. This is their Peacock Flare mascara. The packaging looks cool. The wand is a little different. It's a little different, but, you know, intriguing. I tried this out and it did nothing for my lashes at all. It made a mess. It flaked right away. It gave me no volume. It gave me no length. It gave me nothing. All it did was make my eyelashes a little bit darker, which, thank you, but I don't want to pay that price just to have a little bit of a darker lash. This, I was very, very let down by this, and I was seeing on the reviews and just hearing all the other influencers that were talking about this, and nobody likes this. Nobody likes this. So I'm like, huh, I'm not alone in this, because mascara can be very subjective. It can work differently on everybody's eyelashes, but for the most part, it's looking like that mascara does not work for anyone. The next product is, this is the CoverGirl Lid Lockup. This is the primer for your eyes. CoverGirl, way to go. Way to go. This, I open it up and it's just like, oh, do you hear that? That's angels. That's angels. This is such a good primer. I don't care what anybody says. This is an amazing primer. Maybe it's better for oily skin people or oily lidded people, because I am that person and I find this so good. I love the applicator to it. It makes things really easy and less of a mess. Because I love the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but it comes in like a squeezy tube and it's a mess. It's a mess. This is just a doe foot applicator. It's really quick, it's really easy, and it gets really tacky, but then it dries down, like it sets itself, and I love it. And there's a little bit of coverage to it, so if you have like discolorization or veins or anything, it kind of cancels it out. This is just good. This is good. This is a product that I want backups of, because I think this is wonderful, wonderful, and it's amazing for keeping your eyeshadow locked in and not going anywhere, even the cheapest of eyeshadows. So, round of applause for CoverGirl. The next product is their Vitalist Healthy Powder. This powder, I actually used the sponge. I actually used it. Okay, I have been reviewing these products. Let me tell you, even products like the applicators, I'm trying everything out. This is what it looks like. I would categorize this as a powdered foundation. It doesn't say anything like that. It just says healthy powder, but it's a powder foundation. I got mine in 710 Classic Ivory, and it says it's with vitamins E, B3, and B5. So that's pretty cool. It's got vitamins in it. I didn't know that before. Now this is a very soft and smooth powder. I mean, you can tell it's very soft, very smooth on the skin. You guys, I use this to set my foundations, and I know that's a huge no-no rule around here, that you're not allowed to use liquid foundation with powder foundation. I do what I want. And this works so good. It gives me a little bit more coverage. It like mattifies and blurs everything. I love this powder. I absolutely love it, and I love using it with the sponge applicator, so shoot me. I think this powder is magnificent. I've only heard one other person say positive things about it. I don't think it has that great of reviews, and I don't know why, because this is so good. I really, really like this powder. I would highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I even used it one day. I used it as a powder foundation with a powder brush and nothing else. Nothing else. And it made my face look soft and kind of blurred out with a little bit of coverage. It was on just a more natural day. I was just going down to the grocery store and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to look dead, so I'm going to try this out. And it worked for me. And that's... CoverGirl's working for me, and I'm a little shook. Still too old to say that, but I have to. Alright, and the last things I want to talk about are these CoverGirl Queen Collection, the major shade. These are liquid lipsticks. These are the colors that I kept out of the collection that they sent me because I put the rest in a giveaway. Okay, so these other ones that I have here, which are called the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lipsticks, amazing. They are so good. I would recommend getting every single color. Every single color. You won't regret it. They are amazing. However, these ones, I do not like these. I do not like them. I find them patchy. When they're on the lips, they are super drying. If you wear a chapstick or any kind of balm underneath them, it moves the color around horribly. I mean, horribly. And so I do not like these at all. The black in it, which I kept because I was like, oh, I can use it during Halloween or something like that. It's so patchy and so not pigmented that I don't even want to keep it because it's not even really worth my time. So I don't recommend these at all. The Queen Collection Major Shade, I did not. And to be honest, the color selection was not my thing either with this. I found it really hard to find ones that I wanted to keep because they're just not my thing. I don't like these. I don't like these at all. And I really am not that picky when it comes to liquid lipsticks. So that's really saying something. Alright, so far that is everything that I wanted to talk about from Covergirl. I still have a lot of products I want to talk to you guys about from that Covergirl collection that I got. We got brow products to talk about, eye products. I mean, we have so much to talk about. I'm still trying out. We have so much stuff, you guys. So if there is anything that you have seen me talk about recently that you want to see in an eye hold it or a luxury lookout or anything like that, feel free to always let me know in the comments, you guys, and I will get on reviewing that more so than anything else so I can show it first for you guys. I always just want to bring to the table food that you guys are going to actually eat, so to speak. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of Niki's nonsense. You don't want to miss this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.